In July 2013, ZESCO Limited established Kafue Gorge Lower Power Development Corporation to oversee the creation of Zambia's largest energy project in 50 years, the Kafue Gorge Lower Hydropower Station. Strategically located on the Kafue River, the project represents a monumental investment in the nation's energy future. Officially inaugurated on March 24, 2023 by His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema, the Kafue Gorge Lower Power Station boasts of a main hydropower plant with an impressive capacity of 750 megawatts and an additional 12 megawatts from the mini hydropower plant, harnessing the ecological flow. This cutting-edge infrastructure generates over 3.5 terawatt-hour of energy annually, transforming the social and economic landscape not only for Zambia but also of the entire region. Key components of the facility include the 130-meter-high roller compacted concrete dam with its integrated spillways, a 4-kilometer headrest tunnel, 5 state-of-the-art 150-megawatt generating units, and a gas-insulated substation with 3 330 kV transmission lines. This mega project could not have been possible without a well-structured project finance that does not ensure consistent cash flows but mitigates all project risks.
At the inception, the project was packaged in such a way that it was looking at mitigating most of the risks that are usually associated to the development of such large infrastructure projects. And this was to include the transmission infrastructure to ensure that even as the power station is being commissioned, even the transmission lines also were supposed to be ready to be able to transmit the generated electricity. And so in that package of a $2 billion budget, the transmission lines or infrastructure was inclusive in that budget, and the cost of the transmission infrastructure was estimated at $195 million. And so this infrastructure, however, was supposed to be funded by the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. The facility agreement was signed. However, the financial closure was never attained because of certain conditions precedent that were not met. And so the parent company, ZESCO Limited, moved in and funded the development of the transmission infrastructure until the completion of this infrastructure.
The facility additionally has supporting infrastructure such as housing for staff, a guest house to ensure the smooth operation of this landmark project. Years of dedication, engineering prowess and commitment to excellence were poured into the construction of the Kafue Gorge Lower Power Station, from foundation laying to the installation of the turbines and generators. Every aspect was meticulously planned to deliver unmatched efficiency. Interviews with engineers and on-site workers reveal the scale of the challenge and the reward of seeing this project come to life.
This station is a 750 megawatt power plant. In terms of capacity, we are contributing almost 19.6% to the national installed capacity. And if you look at the 2023, our overall energy contribution was about 16.6%. We were able to generate a total of 3.2 terawatt hours against the national generation demand of 19.3 terawatt hours. So it's evident in terms of our contribution, and we are very happy to be part of this development agenda for the nation.
Safety is at the core of Kafue Gorge Lower Power Stations, with hundreds of employees working in a high-risk environment. Strict safety protocols are in place, ensuring the well-being of every individual on site. From protective gear to emergency drills, KGL prioritizes creating a safe working environment. KGL understands its responsibility to the environment. To mitigate the ecological impact, the project allows for a regulated ecological flow between the dam and powerhouse. Additionally, KGL has embarked on a habitat preservation project that will see restocking wildlife in the area.
The design of Kafue Gorge lower hydropower station is such that the stretch between the dam and the power plant terrace would normally be dry, but for the case of Kafue Gorge lower, we are required to release 11 cubic meters per second at all times to ensure that this stretch between the dam and the power plant has water at all times. That is meant to support flora and fauna on that stretch, which would otherwise be dry. So instead of just releasing this environmental flow, which is mandatory, we have incorporated a mini hydro power plant with capacity of 12 megawatts, 2 units each at 6 megawatts. So that is generation will then ensure that we are releasing that required mandatory environmental flow. So it is from this mini hydro that will continue to support our corporate social responsibility programs in the communities that surround us.
Looking to the future, KGL is investing in a 200 megawatt solar energy plant, reinforcing its commitment to renewable energy and enhancing climate resilience. The power generated by KGL is distributed through 330 kV transmission lines, supplying electricity to Zambia and the Southern African region. This crucial infrastructure ensures that the energy produced reaches homes, industries, and businesses, fueling economic growth. At the heart of KGL operations is a sophisticated control and monitoring system. From this room, operators oversee the real-time performance of the turbines, water levels, and energy input, ensuring optimal performance and efficiency around the clock. On March 24, 2023, President Hakainde Hichilema officially commissioned the Kafue Gorge Lower Power Station, making a new era in Zambia's energy independence. This milestone celebrates the tireless efforts of everyone involved in the project and the vast impact it will have on Zambia's energy security for decades to come.
We are leveraging on the experiences that we've gotten in the last few years of being part of this development process for this power plant. We have very competent staff with massive experience in the generation sector, and we want to leverage on this experience in promoting the development agenda in terms of energy and taking advantage of the opportunities that are arising in the space. Our services basically range from operations and maintenance services, which we are offering here at KGL, and we hope to also offer the same services to other generating facilities that have been developed in the country and in the region.
The KGL project has sparked significant socio-economic transformation in Zambia, alleviating the power deficit and promoting regional growth. Businesses are thriving, and households now have consistent power, enabling industries and enterprises to expand beyond energy. KGL's investment in education, healthcare, and rural electrification through corporate social responsibility projects have directly impacted thousands of lives.
These are in progress. Some of them have been completed. But going forward, we were directed by His Excellency, the President, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, that we needed to do more. So we have since incorporated a company, Kafue Gorge Lower Community Development Company. So this is the company that will ensure that the communities benefit in perpetuity, because the benefits for the people that are surrounding KGL should not only be for the people that are there now, but for generations that will come after those that are benefiting now. So KGL CDC is meant to ensure that the benefits are in perpetuity. So it is just commencing its operations. We've since employed the general manager who has reported, and we are putting things in place to ensure that KGL CDC commences its operations. So through this company, we will have various projects being implemented in the two chiefdoms, and going forward we foresee a situation where this will even spill over to other areas of our country.
Behind every megawatt of power generated are the dedicated employees who have made this project possible, from engineers to operators. Their expertise and hard work have been the backbone of KGL's success.
Our vision is to be a renowned green services provider. So that means that we are available to offer operations and maintenance services to other power plants. We are available to offer construction supervision to other developers, because we have the expertise. In addition to that, going forward, we intend to develop a solar power plant. So that solar power plant will be located within the Kafue Gorge Lower area. The advantage of having it in that area is that you operate it conjunctively with the hydropower plant.
KGL is not just about energy, it's about empowering communities. The KGL Community Development Company leads CSR projects aimed at improving the livelihoods of communities in the project's vicinity. From the construction of schools like Jasunta Secondary and Chipapa Secondary to upgrades in healthcare facilities, KGL's impact extends far beyond the power it generates.
Not just that, we also have plans to develop a city around Kafue Gorge Lower, a green city. So watch out for that space. And then currently we are already in the process of making Kafue Gorge Lower a nature reserve. That has already commenced. We are fencing off the whole area to ensure that we have animals within the area that will then live with ourselves within that same space.
Maintenance is key to sustaining the power station's operation. KGL's dedicated team conducts regular maintenance to ensure the power plant remains in optimal condition, allowing for continuous and reliable energy production. As Kafue Gorge Lower Power Station continues to power Zambia and the region, its commitment to innovation, sustainability, and community well-being remains strong. This is not just a project for today. KGL is generating for generations.